Okay, hello guys, hello. I think we are live. So nice to see you here on the channel. If somebody could just type that you can see and hear me fine, it would be nice. I am currently trying a new setting. We are now streaming both on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I wanted to test it out if it's gonna work or not. I can maybe even show you here. I'm using this, it's called Restream application, and now we will have infinite windows thingy. And I have the chat here that is like connected on both. So let me just check on my YouTube channel if we are really live. Yeah, I see it says live. Yeah, it looks like it's live. See, it says live. Okay. Yeah, you were just lazy to write some comment. You were just lazy to. All right, so that's great. You can see that Valery already shared his camera. Of course, the match starts in 10 minutes, so there is time till we start. And yeah, we are basically here a little bit in advance to see if there are some technical issues or if the players need help with anything. So today we will see, I think, a great match between Lukáš Podpěra and Valery Krushelnitsky. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Yeah, these players, I think, so, you know, they are like European 7 dans, that's something, and they are like, Valery is quite active on the Fox server, and he reached the 9 dan level there, which is like, yeah, for me, for example, impossible to achieve. I'm very happy if I can stay at 8 dan, but usually I fall to 7 dan quite quickly, so to reach 9 dan, it's really like very strong. And Lukáš also is like between 9 dan and 8 dan, so they are quite experienced with this playing online and playing like faster time settings. So I think the quality of the game, like my expectations are quite high. Hello Franta. Hello from YouTube. Yeah, and this is very cool feature. And you can see I have the chats from both. Maybe somebody could type something on Twitch. Basically, if you write twitch.tv/scorch10, so we can test it out. So maybe like later I could. Oh, hello from Twitch. Great, thanks. So yeah, so it's working. So maybe in the next, for the semi-final and final, I could borrow the Twitch account of the European Federation, theoretically, since yeah, they have a lot of followers, you know. I assume nobody will watch it on Twitch. Oh, and somebody is calling me, I will just check it. Terka je někde, bylo by fajn, kdybys tam zašel. Já jsem teďka zrovna spustil stream, takže já tam budu až tak za 3 hodiny. Podle mě v Mystice. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I had to pick that up because we had our Christmas party, like from our Go Club last week. And I'm from Brno, Czech Republic, and some of our friends, even from Great Britain, came here to like have a party with us. And they are somewhere, so I'm a bit coordinating people to meet as well, but that's fine. So 10 minutes to go, and where were we? We could check the player's statistic a little bit. So when I spoke, oh, actually I can share, but I'm not sure if Valery is listening, but I think it's not such a secret that I can share it. I asked Lukan if he feels confident in this match, if he thinks he's gonna win easily or if it's going to be a hard match. And Lukáš, you know, he's always like very confident guy, which I think is one of the skills you need to have to be good. But he told me that he thinks actually it's going to be harder for him, like maybe 40% or to 60%. So he really thinks that Valery is like super strong, and especially in this kind of time settings. Yeah, so Lukáš, we can see that, yeah, very high win rate. If we check the opponents, the strongest person he beat will probably be... Oh, okay, I'm not ordering it correctly. Yeah. Yeah, Dinerstein, theoretically. So this, the European professional players. And if we check, where is Valerie? Yeah, so their score is 2-3, so Valerie is ahead with 3 victories against 2. So not only in the fast games Valerie is slightly favorite. So that's a bit surprising to me. I thought, because, you know, Valerie, he, like Lucas, is 7-dan for a long time. Valerie, like, caught up or maybe not that recently, let's check. Yes, yeah, no, he reached 7-dan not so long ago, see? So the fact that he was like weaker than Lucan before, that he has a positive score with him, it's like something. So everything is good. Hello, Michal, Komin, Michal, and Clement. And yeah, so also very high win rate. Last tournament was in Kranich, which he won, beating everybody. Okay, but no 7-dans there. And it was, when was it? It was like a month ago. So yeah, he's still playing actively. And also one surprising fact that I got from Lucas is that, you know, there is going to be the European professional qualification soon. Let's check if they created the web page. Still not, so we cannot really check anything. But I heard that Valerie is not planning on participating. So not sure if it's like verified information, but he's focusing on his studies a lot. Is what I heard. All right, so these are our players. And Lucas should join us shortly on Twitch. We will have a camera from both players today. Otherwise, I hope the chat is going to be like active today, because since it was our Go Club Christmas party last week and we meet in a pub, I'm slightly tired. So if you will keep me, you know, checking and talking, it would help me a great deal. Otherwise, we could also talk about the time settings. And my drawing thing is not starting, which makes me a little angry, because I'm even paying for it. Okay, I found it. It started now. Yeah, so the time setting, so it switched back. It's the one from the official rules, which I invented. So this is the time settings. I think Jan time settings, which he played against BenZero, is slightly better than this one, but it's similar. You see the pace is really very fast. And also under me you can see the next match. Wait, what last week? Like the last week, no, they played, didn't they? And the next match will be between Szczepan and Ali, and it's going to be played not on Sunday, but on Saturday. It's a little tricky because Ali is traveling on Sunday, so we had to move it one day before, so keep that in mind. Also, the time settings is not yet set. I mean, what time they start? Probably around 6. So maybe it will also slightly change. They may start a little later, but we will see. I will pre-schedule the stream, so there shouldn't be any problem. Yeah, sorry, if I said the party was last week, it was not. It was yesterday. And mistakes like this are meant to happen today, I think. But I'm feeling quite good. I have some tea with me. And yeah. So now we have to hope that Lucas will join on Twitch and that everything will be perfect. I have not to, so you minimize Twitch, otherwise it closes the stream. Okay. So Lucan, where are you? Otherwise, I could maybe say thank you also to the sponsors like Dan and Marcel. Send me some money to sponsor this event, so you can see the bar. Okay, Lucan is writing to me. Píšu ti na Discordu. Aha. Okay, he's writing to me on Discord. Jo. So he wants the to know the time settings. And I think I sent him the invite link to Discord, but he didn't yet join, so I will resend. You can probably... Oh. Okay. So theoretically everything in, is written in the rules, but this micromanagement. How do you personally see that this match will go? I mean, I don't know. Actually, good question, because I wanted to talk about this a little bit. That when I'm watching Valerie's games, they feel to me like they are like Shikshin level, that it's very hard for me to understand sometimes his ideas, that it's so complicated and like, especially in fast games. So I'm quite impressed by his Go. And I personally would say Lucas is favorite because, I mean, he just came back from China where he studied for a month, right? So I think his reading should be quite sharp. Okay, so I'm following Lucas. Maybe he has some technical issues or not sure. He's joining, great. And so now I need to fix the studio.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay. Hello, Lucan. Great, we can see you. Stream already started. You
Putting up the camera into the best position because it's not like a webcam. It's my phone actually.
Okay. Great. So you can just mute yourself so you don't, disturb each other, and you can start the game whenever you want.
Sure. And I guess you will be also muted, right?
Yeah, I will be muted. Yes.
Okay, sure. I will mute myself.
Okay, good luck, guys. Yeah. I am now fixing the camera. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to solve this when I was trying to, like, if I could pop out the video feed, then this problem wouldn't happen, but it's not possible to pop out the video feed on oh my god. Yeah, you cannot see my struggle now, but soon it will be fixed. didn't, yeah. Are they playing? Is what we have to find out. And seems like not yet. And did I mute myself? Yeah, I did. So that's fine. So yeah, hey Anton, hello. Yeah, I also asked the guys to play with, if they wanted to play with Omino time settings, but they said they will try the ones with the, which I invented. So like, why not? Okay, so I still don't see the game. Oh, I have 2 games against Lucan. Oh no. Oh, I was winning at the start. But they looked focused, aren't they playing? And it should appear here, right? If they really started to play. Mm-hmm. But for example, but aren't they playing? Because Valery looks like he's calculating. Did they start the... But... Yeah, pracuje se na... Oh, okay, so they are working on it. Oof, so they are not playing yet. Because in theory you can start your game in private mode and then we couldn't see it. And that would suck. That is not the case, so that's good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they have a problem. They had problem that when you... Yeah, well, whatever. When you want to start the game, or maybe there was some new update. It looks a little bit different. Anyway, let's hope. Aha, they are playing. 5 minutes plus 6 seconds probably, so they managed. And we are finally able to start. So, hopla, and let me start the review. Bam. So that's it. Lucan is white. And so everything seems to be correct. So let's go. So very standard opening. And Lucan is thinking, like he spent like 10 seconds on this move. And before the match, I was telling Lucan that for him, I would recommend him is to try out the time setting himself up and like prior the match. Because, for example, Jan Prokop was saying that if he had tested the time a little bit, it would have been better for him. He thinks like he would have managed the time better. But not sure if Lucan spent that time as recommended, since he spent like 10 minutes on this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was just checking some stuff. Yeah, Valerie looks very excited. So this is like standard Joseki. Now, it can be interesting because white can, yeah, he descended, which is the safe move. He could have played this Hane also when this ladder is working, which was the case now. Lucan has a nicer background with the Christmas tree. And yeah, so usually I think in this variation, black will just connect, white will also add a move, and black will tenuki. Like, black can also play this Hane, and when you want to push your opponent a little, but then you end up in Gote in most cases. So yeah, for example, yeah, AI recommends to be like harsh, but I would also just play this move and get Sente. The other question is like, what do you need the Sente for? Like, where to play on this Go board? Wow, definitely not here as AI recommend. Yeah, I would also play this one, it seems natural. Like, this one feels a bit awkward because this is so close. Probably if I was playing, I would play this one here and just extend my corner. But this is also fine, and now this guy will help a little bit in this fight. So it makes sense. And both are playing quite fast, the time is not going down yet. So it looks good. And this looks like a learned move. The shape looks funky, but it really helps. And you kind of need to play in this area as white, because if black got to play this move with this strong Kosumi, it would threaten to cut, and it's very awkward to kind of fix the shape. So I think this is like a correct move. And this looks sharp. Of course, threatening to disconnect here or block here. And black goes for the fight. Feels like, not sure if it should work, this move. But it will be difficult now. Yeah, AI is saying, dude, just ignore it, block here, this block is so big. But yeah, this is the easy way out. This Kosumi, you can underconnect or play on the third line, so it's quite fine. But it's a bit like black is probably satisfied with this exchange, because this is the least like scary answer of white. He could always do this, but in other cases he could also answer here and cut, for example. So black is probably happy with this exchange, and for some reason you cannot see the score. Because I've hidden it. Sorry, now it should be back. But yeah, altogether it's half-point game. Nothing went wrong yet. I'm not saying something will go wrong, but it could, you know. Yeah, now black can wedge, but I think he has a problem that if he like wedges, white blocks, he connects, and then white can play this strange looking tiger mouth, threatening to cut or to descend. But overall, probably black would just connect, make this group weaker by doing that, go out, and it feels like kind of overplay to play that tiger mouth. So yeah. Okay. So white had a problem that if he thought if he would extend, black would break his shape, I guess. And also he wanted Sente to block here, which is pretty big. So it makes sense. Yeah, now the cut was getting big, and black really wants to keep white under pressure, so it makes sense. And now, what? I wanted to say I would just jump, but then he would disconnect me here. So for that reason, white came back. And it looks like overall, black is doing better than white, maybe. Like, white group here is a bit awkward. and all of black's shapes seem clean, and these guys seem also quite like fairly weak. I would slightly prefer black in this situation, but according to AI it's like 1 point game, so probably white can manage quite well. But he seems to be, but I will like maintain what I'm saying. It seems like white is the one that has to invent moves. Like black plays very logically, just attaches to be stronger and dividing, and white is the one that has to find this tenuki, no time, you know, to add a move in this area, etc. Okay, so this kind of protects the cut. Also, maybe looking at this peep, if you connect, yes, AI is recommending it, and black is ahead by 9 if he peeps here. So it is some problem. So suspenseful. But this peep still works. It's still a problem even after these exchanges. I mean, if white, you know, plays elsewhere, you peep, then there is no geta or anything. This guy helps it, right? And if you connect from this side, then it's also cut. So it seems like it's working quite naturally. And yeah, this is the game. White jumped. And I think, yeah, black is probably aiming at it. So let's check Lukan's face now. Scratching behind his ear. But like, I don't think he could have missed this. So I would assume he has something prepared. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He can just dodge and try to make this area small. But it means that like black is now much safer with this group. And also can make this area small now if he gets Sente. So for sure it turned out better for black. The question is, what was the mistake? Maybe this second jump was, it could have been like Keima or something. Not entirely sure. Yes, and now that basically you have this option or this option, so no need to play in this area now. Like later, yeah, okay. Not sure if this is necessary. It's helping white a little. And also white doesn't have to answer and he can play here now, which seems like a huge move. Feels like this was more urgent to me. Right, like get into this area, start harassing this one, because this is how you get the game out of control. Like you don't let your opponent play. He will have to defend this, then he will have to defend this, eventually this will fall apart. It's like cascade domino fallings. But in the game, white answered and just protected. You can see like Lukan's very calm play. Doesn't want to have a problem with this group, but it means black got to play this Atari. And this is the status of the game, and it looks a little painful. Oh, hello, Stepan! Nice to see you here. Thank you for being so accommodating that you will play on Saturday next week and not Sunday. Since, yeah, Ali is traveling, he couldn't play on Sunday, so thank you. And I think it's good that you join, so you can see the pace of the game, like how fast they have to play, so that you are more ready next week. And yes, talking about time, Lukan has only 2 minutes left. So Valerie has like 2-minute advantage almost, which is quite significant. So if something complicated happens, like some Tsumego that needs to be solved, it will be difficult for white. And yeah, I think like black gained a little bit in this area, and since he played so thick, like everywhere, like this Kosumi was very thick, now this one, and this group is alive because it's basically connected here. White doesn't have anything to do, like no place to attack, and Luka's fans, I think, should be worried in this game. Because it seems like Valerie didn't make any mistake and is not giving any options so far, and also quite fast with the time. And you watch also the other games. That's great. So let's see how many people watching on Twitch. Oh, like 8 people watching. So maybe there is a meaning to stream on both platforms. So hello Twitch. And yeah, so for some reason AI wants to play this one. Maybe just because it's big, and also is there like some Tesuji if you play Tenuki? You know, something like yeah, I don't really see it, but you know, if you get this in Sentai, but it's not Sentai, but if you get it, then you can connect and that will be awesome, but I don't see the combination, but there may be something. Q7 turned out not so good. Q7. Yeah. Yeah, I think like this one was the problem. If white blocked here, the shape looked so good that even if it died, it would probably be just fine for white. Yeah, Lucan said that Valerie is scary in Blitz. I agree, and it exactly looks like it. But now he's ahead. But now he's thinking for 2 minutes instead of playing some simple move. Maybe he's estimating, like, do I still need to do something in the game? Do I have to enter the corner, or can I just play some soft move? Like taking here, probably. But he thought for a long time for this move. Maybe strategical question mark. And yeah, this seems like quite big. Aha, and AI is pointing out that white can cut here directly. How is this working? How is this working? Hey? Okay, I'm curious. Let me check. So this one. Ah, and then here. Whoa. So it's a 3-move combination. It's not so hard to find, but it feels very unnatural, so I'm not surprised that the players don't see it. And I think it can be game changer, because then suddenly this is in danger, right? So yes. And Valerie spends another minute after a G17. What is he doing? Is he watching some movie? Because he should feel good, no? Like, he did nothing wrong. I think usually when in these Blitz games, or at least for me, how I play, I estimate the position on, like, if did something wrong happen or not. And in this game, Black didn't make anything bad. And for sure, he has to consider this a success, so... Now under a minute. So I guess here, in this case, you just jump. Or you can also push. This is like simple if you want to settle quickly. And it's really about Lucan finding this. This would give him a chance in the game. Let's check. So if you get to cut, but it's still like Black is ahead by 13, so probably not enough. But then Black can mess up. But why is he thinking so long? He has 20 seconds now. I hope he doesn't have like some stream delay, but... Okay, Kosumi. So now probably Black can... You can Atari or you can just extend. Both are fine, according to my knowledge. I'm more like the extend type of guy. Valerie obviously is more like the Atari type of guy. But both are fine. And now, yeah, some move, whatever. And if I were Black, I would still spend the move here, because the invasion from white looked a little bit annoying. And from white's perspective, you for sure don't want to make these exchanges, because this one is not helping you in this area Okay, Lucan just played it, so probably it's not such a bad idea to do the exchange. I would have probably invaded here first, since this is anyway Santa, and then maybe I would have been hoping for like still invading here as white, which is now not possible. But on the other hand, I can understand Luca's idea that if black ever got this extension, that it looks so clean, kind of this shape. So that's why he wanted to prevent it in Santa. And the score is getting closer, but still hard for white. But at least now there is something to attack here. The question is, what about this group now? But now it could, the time pressure could turn it around. But still needs to find N5. Yes, I think like, Valerie has 20 seconds. And now there is potential to play a ko, you know. There is this proverb, never resign when you are playing a ko, because it's easy to mess up. Also, just some Kosumi around this area is quite big. And gamble this life on it. Why is it not completely winning? We can, since Lukasz is thinking, we can check fast how AI wants to play. So just take, and I take, and probably you make it. Yeah, I guess it's not that big. Maybe it's like Gote. Maybe if you just make it small, it's like 8 points, yeah. If white lives, and so, yeah, because of this Aji, I think is the reason. But let's go back to the game. So Lucan played, AI also recommended this Kosumi. And now wants to leave this way. And black doesn't really have the time to solve this properly. In theory, there is this kind of move that destroys the eye, but it looks like overplay. Yeah, so we just connect it, white connected, and this should be alive, right? Like no way to play here. So white lived, and now black is under a little pressure. Also, yeah, this Atari is a bit problematic, but if white gets the, let's say white gets to play this Kosumi, isn't there also some Aji in the corner? Like, you know, if you have this move, something like this, it's always annoying. And white is being quite rushed, like he doesn't want to let black connect at any cost. And the score is getting closer. Okay, so you can just block cleanly. But still, yeah, you have to find this, I mean, I think the idea is if with this attack, you kind of protect your Aji here in center, and then you cut. That's how you get back into the game. And Lucan is biting his nails. Not looking completely happy, and Valerie stone calm. Okay, now sorry, I was just fixing Luka's camera. Oops. Sorry, bear with me. And what do we see on the board? Oh my god, it's there. He found it. And black connected, so he can try to live locally like this. It's an eye. Yeah, so sorry, I was fixing the stream, but yeah, so pushed, Hane, connected basically, and then found it. And now white is even leading, but it's not really true, I think. Like, it means like white really has to has to manage something here, so it's not like for free. But respect to Lucan for finding this move, I think. I know it's like 3 moves variation, like combination, but it seems so hard to find. Like, it's not a natural move. I think both were possible. For some reason it was better to play there according to AI, but... And now this is Sente, so he managed to save these stones too. I would almost feel like exchanging it, but... probably not necessary. And yeah, attack this group. So there is one eye in Gote. And here are some attachments. I don't know. I think probably in this game I would lose with both colors. But... yeah. So if you connect, probably white will clamp. Okay, so this is Sente. Yeah, so basically black just wants to make one eye in Sente here. Yes, you are maybe right, Stepan. That in the other order there wouldn't be this exchange, right? So yeah, probably you are correct. And so is this... it's not entirely an eye, this one, but... so white is alive here. Okay, so if black takes, white can just play, for instance, this. And here, and it's not alive. Right. So black still needs to add a move. So now it's an eye, and white can play here. Ah, but this is such a mistake, no? If you play here, it's also not an eye, but now these guys are connected, and you can start peeping and being annoying. But okay, like, let's not be mean, Lucan had probably 5 seconds to play. So, understandable. And of course, if you kill, then it doesn't matter. But also, like, if black descends, white's add a move, black plays here, white still has to add a move to make an eye, and it's technically not alive. It's also a problem. So white under connect. So maybe some core? Like, AI says it's even. From my perspective, it looks like it's either... it's for sure not even. Lucan has Atari Q. Yes, but it's minus exchange, this one. Like, I wanted to peep from this side, right? And do some stuff, maybe. Which he lost because he connected there. It was my point, but... So what is this? Yeah, so if you play here, then it's ko for this group. So Lucan doesn't go for the kill. And you see now it can bite him that he didn't connect here. Because he would like to live in Sente, but most probably I'm like, it's pretty far-fetched what I'm saying. This peep probably wouldn't have played such a big role. Okay. Maybe he would have liked to play this anyway. So now the question is, if you connect and I connect, is it Sente? So, who is good at Tsumego? To me, it looks like it's Seki, no? So, but probably I'm wrong. Like, yeah, take. So now what, Hane? Oh. So black managed to live. This got way smaller. But white also lost quite a lot of territory. But it's a question if there is not some Aji with these stones still and in the corner. Oh, and we are not live. Oh my god, sorry, I got stuck. So what happened? Yeah. So back to the game. Okay, so black lives. Does he have to play? Yeah, he has to play, right? Yeah, now come back to this Kosumi. It looks huge. And maybe it can be like good bluff. Like, you know, staring at the corner and thinking if... Is there going... like... you should add a move, Valerie. Basically saying that. Oh, did he? But yeah, this is very big. But of course, if you... But you cannot cut. Yeah, so I think you should play this either way. I don't really understand the purpose of this peep. I mean, now I understand black. White didn't want black to peep here. It would have been such a nice shape. And so... Is there something... like... We will see. Yeah, so now white is basically alive, so he can afford to Tenuki. So now would be the time to play here. Yeah, so we saw AI wanted to attach here, which I didn't know was a vital point. And yeah, white here is aiming at this Kosumi. Basically, if black just blocks, white can play this Kosumi, and if black connects not to have the Ko, then it would be locally alive, like this. So that's why he goes for the kill. But still, white can block here and then play this. Unless black can now play on S19. But that looks... yeah, and Valerie is not very... Oh, he played it. But does it work? Like, this is a Tesuji that can... Basically, if you take this stone, now it will be a fake eye. But also has way more liberties. Q5. You mean, this dragon. it can die if it's disconnected here, that's true. Suspicious. Why didn't black just descend? I don't understand. And... But white can play here. I think black... Or yeah, just disconnect. I think black blundered. And yeah, AI is showing... Oh my god. Why not? What was the problem here? I mean, even if this is Santa, you still cannot make this eye, right? So I don't understand. Maybe misclick? Maybe could be misclick. Somebody is sharing. Oh. So it's not clear yet. Since this group is also not alive, yeah, he's aiming at having this clamp and creating an eye here, basically. Corner was alive? Really? Okay, sorry then. But, so you mean like this? And like this? Ah, so the 2 was probably crucial here, so that's the reason. And yeah, black is trying to cut off the dragon, as Stepan was saying, but obviously it's not going to work now because black doesn't have many liberties. Yeah, some ko, yeah. Oh, hello, Zbigniew. Oh, you're in Malaysia. Hello to your family. So, okay, white is cut off too, but he can connect here or he can live. Okay, so he should live probably, right? Yeah, this is a better move than just live passively since you can... Yeah, but it's not really doing anything. So black can Tenuki now. But yeah, you can make this eye. So white can destroy this one in center. And then he can peep here and I think it will be over probably. Aha. But still, white can just connect and there is not enough space. Right? I mean, so black probably aims to play here now. Exactly as Stepan was predicting. And it's some ko, but... yeah, it's there. It can be still something. I mean, it's pretty resourceful what black found out given the situation. That's... yeah, but white still has Kotrets here, here. Black also has some. And resigned now. So why did he resign? He connected here. Yeah, and if you take, white can Hane. And you cannot cut, and if you connect, you die. So this bamboo joint was winning move. Wow, so what a game from Lucan. It looked completely hopeless after black managed to connect, but really finding this move was the key. So now they have a 5-minute break, but still, I mean, even at this point, it seems like it's good for... yeah, like black is ahead by 5, so it's still a close game. So I guess this variation we should check. Maybe I can check it in the small window in the bottom left. So this was correct. So this would have been maybe better. And black should just block. And play the code this way. And he's ahead by 6, but yeah, this is very hard to estimate. You don't want this to happen when you have 5 seconds. Especially since black maybe thought he had a good game, he didn't want to risk it. Or was hoping this was working better. But immediately, this was a good move. And he should still descend. And... yeah. And play this ko still would have been something. But after this, yeah, white starts to be ahead. And this was probably just not working. For some reason the further one works. Yeah, since this is Sentai for black, basically. That's why you can jump here, I guess. So that was quite a turnaround. I mean, for sure the winning move was here. And it's a little sad for Valery, because I thought he really played a clean game. Was there not this move? So... GG, for sure. GG, what a game. Hey, yeah. Okay, so let me update the match score. So I will try to do it correctly this time. So, yep. Nice. So the players are entitled for a 5-minute break. So you can see that Lucan is chilling. I don't know if you have seen the memes from the chess championship, like Ding is chilling. Ding was one of the players. Basically the joke is that they have this chill zone 1 hour and he's like being quite stressed. But personally I really kind of like him as a person, so I don't want to make fun of him at all. But yeah, he doesn't look like chilling too much, and Lucan standing there was a little similar, maybe. Okay, so they are coming back. So now the next game is going to be played with a slightly faster time setting. Now it's 5 minutes plus 5 seconds increment. And Valery maybe is reviewing his game and he sees the mistake he's made. And that's also rough. It's a question. What would you do if you were like playing? Would you, in this 5-minute break, would you check a game you lost? Or would you like try to get it, you know, over your head and not think about it at all? It's also some strategy. Anyway, they will start soon. I'm just going to make some tea very quickly. And yeah, we'll be right back. Oh, and I can switch the scene because they will switch the colors. Okay, I'm a bit afraid that they will start while I'm chilling in the kitchen. Okay, but so far, not. So I'm heating my water, so I will need to go back there for a sec. Doesn't matter too much. What is this face Lucan is making? What is he so unhappy about? Is he writing to me? Maybe they have some difficulty finding the correct time setting, but I have confidence. Yeah, so... But somehow Valery looks chill, like same as at the start, so it seems the loss didn't affect him too much, but somehow I feel like Lucan is more serious. Like at the start of the game he looked to me like a bit goofing around, not that focused, but now in his eye I can see that probably finding that the key Tesuji really pumped him up. He always does that. I see. Okay, so I heard my water boil, so... How many games in total? So there are 5 games in total. You can see here, but if somebody wins the match, like it's 3-1 or 3-0, the remaining games are not played. So if it's 3-0 for Lucan, in this case it can finish after game 3. If it's 3-1 after game 4. Yeah, it's basically it. And let's check So let's make this competition. Like, so on YouTube there are currently 50 people watching, or 49, and on Twitch 13. So come on Twitch.
Koji,
Yeah, so Lucan has some issue. Ano.
máme trošku potíž. Tady jde nastavit buď jenom 5+6 jde, ale už nejde 5+5. Respektive, když to překliknu na Blitz potom, tak zase pro změnu jde jenom minuta základní čas maximálně.
Počkej, oni to změnili teďka, jo?
Já nevím.
Počkej, play. Wait. Okay, počkej, ještě mi chvilku dej. Když dám challenge. Blitz, rapid. Ty vole, to jsou dementi. Oni změnili asi teďka během týdne ty časové nastavení.
A proč to nejde prostě udělat jako umělé, nebo to je divný?
No. Tak to je na hovno, no. Ty vole. A Blitz je teda...
Blitz je maximálně 1 minuta.
Okay, so it seems like Online Go changed their time settings during this week to screw us. Oh my god.
Maybe.
So probably you play Blitz with 1 minute, I guess. And you can maybe...
Wait, I mean, or we can just leave 6 seconds as... and go down to 4 minutes. Maybe we make it slightly faster, right? That would probably make sense, I think. And maybe the next game we can still remain on like 6 seconds on something, and we go down to 3 minutes. And then if game 4 is necessary, then we discuss again, because then we switch to Blitz probably, because there is like a big difference between game 3 and game 4, right? I mean, it becomes way quicker as far as I check the announcement. So I think we can just go down to 4+6, and then we can go down to 3+6. How about that?
So you are saying...
I mean, I certainly don't mind.
3+6 and then 1+6, you said?
I said 4+6 and 3+6, but we can make it even faster, of course.
Yeah, I think since it's +6...
I mean, I'm not good in math, so you guys are better than me, surely, so...
yeah, let me think, so
we can go down to 3+6 and then 1+6, and then we can go and then when there is Blitz, we can do something like 1+5 and then 1+3, something like that.
Yeah, the last one can be 1+3 as in the proposition.
Yeah, that works. That works.
So yeah, I think now 3+6 and then 1+6. I think it makes sense.
Okay.
Is it fine for you guys?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's fine for me. Yeah.
I mute myself. Thank you for cooperating.
Great. Thanks for solving this. Yeah, great. Good luck. Oh, this makes me sad. Like you know, you can like try so much, put a lot of time in this tournament, then you can put some money so the players are happy, and then fucking nonsense this. Why can't I set the time I want? Why are you forcing me? It doesn't make sense, no? Oh my god, I'm so angry. But we are here to share positivity, so let's just leave it behind. We are not going to change it anyway. No need to dwell on this, and let's check the game and enjoy this great match. Why? But they already had the good time setting. Why would they go back to limit us? Yeah, I'm we are still lucky that Online Go exists, because without it, it wouldn't be possible to have this event at all. So we shouldn't be too picky, but yeah. On the other hand, the people from Online Go, they have no clue that this is happening. And I was hoping that in the next like iteration, Online Go could also be like sponsor since it's played on their server, and so I would have informed them, and then this wouldn't happen. So it's still like the experimental run. What can we do? And Valerie is taking off his glasses. Interesting. Okay, and let me just check if the stream layout is correct. Like Lucan is black, yeah, it's correct. So yeah. Okay, I was hoping for some empathy in the chat, but yeah, it's fine. Anyway, yeah, so this game, so far, so I said it many times on this channel, this was Lucan's, like, it's Lucan's most solid Fuseki. This Shimari with this Komuku, so he knows this pattern very well. So that's good for him to pick it in the Blitz game. I mean, when I was studying Go, when I was younger, my father told me that I should learn some Fuseki by heart, so I feel confident in it. And I've never done it because it felt silly to me. I wanted to understand, the complexity of Go. But when I got older, I actually studied one Fuseki in which I really felt comfortable, and I felt like I should have done it a long time ago, because because it really, when you are confident in the Fuseki, you can play faster, It's actually a very good thing. I would recommend to anybody that wants to take Go a little seriously to have some. It doesn't have to be much, but just saved some Fuseki for important matches. Yeah. So what can we do? And this descent looks heavy as hell to me. I would never play this move, and I'm curious Lucan played it. But in AI seems like the game is even. Yeah, AI would just jump. I would also trade these stones lightly, but of course probably Black didn't want White to play this Hane and connect, because then the shape becomes awkward and still hard to disconnect here. So this is just like clean shape. This move is played in this occasion. It looks a bit strange. I have even seen like Keima. Was it blue? No, just jump here, but yeah, it's completely fine. Black needs to spend another move here. I don't think he's too happy about this, because this move still leaves cuts, obviously. Like this one, for example. Plus, it doesn't really have a high impact on the corner. Oh, but I was wondering if Black can play here. Okay, but it looked a bit crude, so I'm not surprised this happened. F2, nice. Oh, so people are enjoying F2. Ah, it's something from China. Yeah, but now probably you want to extend. Yeah, Hane seems like the shape, but then you need to come back and defend, so that's why you just extend. And if I was Black, I would be a bit worried of how to handle this. And of course there is still a cut here, so White cannot play too forcefully, like this is probably overplay. So yeah, in the end, not too hard to solve, and if Black manages to break through and has some kind of center like here, it could be that White will have two problems and Black just one. Also, AI wants to peep here. But yeah. Oh, fun game, which round is this? So this is the like third quarterfinal, but there is only one quarterfinal played at a time, so it was like week ago, and the score is now 1-0 for Lucas. Unfortunately, the time acceleration, we are keeping it, but the Online Go server changed its time settings and we cannot play as we discussed before, so that's a little bit sad. Yeah, you are welcome. I think under the YouTube video... but you are on Twitch. Yeah, so I didn't manage to put any description on Twitch video. I don't know how to do it yet. On YouTube, you can check. There is like link to the Word document with all the info. So yeah, this attachment is what I would play. It feels like it should solve white's shape. For instance, like something like this. Yeah, now suddenly Lotov's move. Oh, wow. White just attached. Yeah, I guess, I mean, yeah, you probably need to still play, so it's not so clear. No, but this looks okay, I think, to me. So the question is if black would play this Hane, or if he wouldn't play Hane from the other side, which seems like a stronger move in general. But anyway, this is kind of surprising. Probably white struggled to find a shape, and he had to make a fast decision, so he just wanted to get rid of it and just played maybe not the optimal move, but played it fast. That's important. Why AI suggests R19? I don't think AI suggests R19. Or did it? Maybe some mistake. We had some problem with this AI on online Go also, that for example it wanted to recapture code that was already taken, so maybe it can get into some erroneous state at a point. Wow. So Lucan is cooking some dumpling.